Sorry, I'm late, chaps. I've had one of them days, and I just remembered with 5 minutes to spare before recording time that I'd got to go and get a prop. So I've just dashed up the road to get a prop and a sausage roll for my late lunch. So we're all systems go, professional as ever. So
Okay,
here I
good.
am.
Hello and welcome to Claret Blue. I'm your host, Dan Rolinson, joined by John Townley and Matt Kendrick down there. Now, this is the 4th edition, I think, of this, so we've all kind of done an idea each. Matt, this is your idea, and we're quizzing, right? Do you want to explain?
I texted you, didn't I, a little while ago to say this is probably the biggest load of nonsense that I've ever done in the history of Claret Blue, which
We like to hear.
That's a high bar.
It's a pretty high bar or a low bar, depending on how you see it. But it is a quiz. It will be a series of quizzes. I don't think I'll be able to pluck out another one quite like this. I'm not sure you need to have much Aston Villa knowledge whatsoever.
I'm here for that.
Whatsoever. So it kind of levels the playing fields. It's basically along the lines of higher or lower. So each of the questions will require a number as the answer. Okay. Who guesses nearest to the number will get 10 points for a correct answer. There's 10 questions, so we're playing for a total of 100 points. If your answer is the furthest away, you get an out. Do you want to have a quick game of virtual rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes first?
Okay, let's do it.
So 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's not going to work because we're going to be out of sync, aren't we? If we just both go at the same time, John, and do 1, 2, 3.
I'll shut my eyes.
1, 2, 3, go. We did the same.
Can't do that again.
Okay, John, right. You go first. I don't care. You can go first.
Okay, John, you're going first. So let's start then. I mean, we've got half an hour scheduled in for this. I think we're going to need to chat around the edges, to be honest. There's only 10 questions. So if anything prompts further debate or discussion.
Should we do rock, paper, scissors again a few more times?
Yeah, let's just fill with that, yeah. Okay. In October 2008, John Karu was disciplined by Martin O'Neill after infamously visiting the Rocket Club. Was it the Rocket Club or Rocket Club? Anyway, a lap dancing establishment in Broad Street, Birmingham, the night before Aston Villa's UEFA Cup victory over Ajax at Villa Park. Karu is famously bigger than me and you, but what is his height in rocket lollies?
Oh, what a start. Oh, my God.
We won't get this anywhere else for good reason.
Incredible. Okay. There's no point in thinking about this too logically, is there? I'm going to presume they're about... I'm not going to do the maths because it'll be here for ages. I'll say... I don't know how big they are. 70?
70.
Well,
I don't know if that's not really good or miles off.
Final answer 70.
Okie doke. I'm just making a note of this. And Dan, so what do you think? You're going to go higher or lower?
So I'm thinking he's what, 6'4"?
He's got to be 6'4". 6'4", I reckon.
So that's less than 2 meters, right? Because that's a door. So 2 meters is 200 centimeters. A rocket lolly is what? 15. I'm going to say 25.
Question number 2. I mean, this is not quite as ridiculous as that one, but going to Dan first. If you add up Charlie Aitken, Jermaine Genus, and Ivo Stas's competitive appearances, including starts and substitute appearances for Aston Villa, what number do you get?
Okay, I'm not going to do too much chat here because obviously John can benefit from that. I'm pretty sure I know 2 of them. The other one will be not many. So I'm going to say 665.
I'm not sure how many Evo stats. What year is Evo stats? That's not going to give me anything, by the way. You can't say that.
90s, I think.
Yeah, probably late 80s, early 90s.
Right, okay. How many did you say, Dan? 665?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 664 and hope Matt's thrown in two players there that have made absolutely no. I know Janus. Was it one appearance that Janus made? I can't quite remember. I'll say 664.
It's tense though, isn't it? There's a lot of jeopardy involved already, isn't there?
Yeah, because there's a bit of working out, but we'll save that till we do the answers. Carry on.
Sell this to ITV and get Ben Shepherd to host it going forward or something. Aston Villa achieved a certain amount of points in the glorious 1980-81 league winning season and a certain number of points in the dreadful 2015-16 relegation campaign. What were the 2 tallies combined?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I think I know. I'm going to round mine up, I think, to... what should we round up to? I'm going to round it up to. I'm just going to say 100.
Ooh, I was going to say less than that anyway, so my answer's not going to change. I think 96.
Okie doke. I'm just making sure I've got these noted down. So John 100, Dan 96. Yep.
Yeah, I'm writing mine as well.
Right. Okie doke. Okie doke. See, this keeps you in agony as well, doesn't it? You don't actually know, do you, whether you're close. You know, if you when you've done exams in the past, are you one who goes into an exam, does it, and kind of gets an idea of whether they've done well or not? Because any exam I've gone into, whether I've flunked it or I've aced it, I've always come out thinking I've done really crap there. But do you get a sense, like in exams, do you know when you've done well or not?
I think so, yeah. I seem to remember being like, oh, that felt decent. I understood the question or whatever.
People tell you after, don't they? Like, you go through all the answers pretty much.
Have you ever had the ones where you come out of it and everyone's going, oh, it was this, and you go, put that.
That's what you're going to get today. That's exactly what you're going to get today. Question 4. Gareth Barry, Louis Barry, late 1960s midfielder Barry Hole, and Barry from EastEnders. It's an illustrious list, but how many goals have that bunch of Barrys scored for the Villa first team in proper matches if you add their scoring tallies together?
There was the third one, Barry Hole.
Barry Hole, yeah. Do you know about Barry Hole, don't you?
No, never
heard about Barry Hole. At the same time that Villa had, I think it was Oscar Arse, Barry Hole, and Jimmy Brown. I think Jimmy Brown, Oscar Arse, and Barry Hole. I think Brown Arsehole. I think. I could have added up those 3, but I thought I wanted to get Barry from EastEnders in there, to be honest.
I'm going to do it anyway. This is me first, isn't it? I'm genuinely going to pick a random number because I feel like we need to speed up the pace a little bit. 70. Oh, no.
70?
That's too high, isn't it?
7-0.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say 69 then.
Right, okay. Okie doke.
You've obviously won that one then.
69. Right, okay. I'm enjoying this. I don't know whether you are, but I am.
Yeah, good fun so far.
The viewers are. Number 5. How many times would you have to lay the Villa Park pitch end to end, so that's lengthwise, to cover the distance between our glorious home stadium and Rotterdam, the scene of our finest hour? So basically, what is the distance from Villa Park to Rotterdam? And this is just Rotterdam generally, so not specifically the stadium. What's the distance from Villa Park to Rotterdam in Villa Park pitch lengths?
So how many Villa Park pitches could you fit?
Yeah.
All end to end.
Yeah, haven't got a clue.
I don't know what you needed to clarify, to be honest, mate. It's a random number, 5 million or whatever.
Anorak out there who probably just calls me and says, well, actually, what you'll find is that...
Okay, I'll say 5,000.
No, 7,000.
Well, if people, I'll write that down, if people playing at home do want to pause and work it out...
yeah, by all means, you could work that out. It's X amount of kilometres or what miles. A pitch is X amount. You times the difference. It's however many, but can't be arsed, mate.
Yeah. Alternatively, just paint a door and just stare at it for the next 3 weeks. Oh God, this is random. I'm going to need to send you a picture, and I'll send you this picture, and you will think, WTF.
Depending on what this is, sending it to the wrong place could be disastrous.
Well, it could, especially without context, because it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Has that landed with you?
It has, yeah. I've got a picture of Tesco pate.
Okay, that's correct, yeah. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of context of what I'm getting at with this. John Gregory famously referred to David Ginola as Mr. Blobby in the early noughties, prompting him to take off his shirt and flaunt his six-pack. But how many packets of Tesco's finest coarse Ardennes pate with a herbs de Provence edge did he weigh during his playing days?
How many drugs were you taking when you thought of this quiz?
I'd done no prep, and I thought I don't want to do boring questions, and then I just got myself down this ridiculous number-based rabbit hole.
I love it. Okay, this is me first again, isn't it? Wow. So
you know that pate? You know that pate is 150 grams.
Yeah.
How many 150 grams make up David Ginola's playing weight?
Okay, I'm going to attempt to try and put some logic around this one.
Yeah.
So 150 times 2 is 300. Times 2 again is 6. So 6 is 900. So 6 and a bit is a kilo. David Ginola is a big, beefy bloke. Not fat. He wasn't fat, was he, Matt? Big, beefy, strong. He proved that by taking his shirt off. What's he, like 80 kilos or something, maybe? Professional athlete, quite tall. Let's say 90. So if 6 pates make a kilo, 90 kilos is 690. I'm going to say 450 or 4,500. I haven't got my zeros right. I don't know whether it's 450 or 4,500, and that's going to massively throw me off whack. Even if it's right, like, do you know what I mean? If I've done the maths correctly, I'm going to say 450 packets of pate equals David Ginola.
Let's not do a countdown version. How many have you said then? Dan, sorry, 450.
450.
I'm going to say, I'll go as high as 700.
You want to go for 451 or 449 here?
I'll say 700 to keep this alive.
Okay. I just don't know whether it's thousands or whether it's in the hundreds. I can't get the kilo conversion right.
I mean, ultimately, Dan, who really cares?
Well, I do. You have to care to a certain extent, or what's the point of being here?
So that's the pate one done.
That's the pate round.
Right.
Speaking of starters, get it? Speaking of starters,
Hey,
there were
pate
11
on the back for that one.
starters. There were 11 starters, funnily enough, for Aston Villa in the 2019 Championship playoff final against Derby County at Wembley. Adding up the numbers of letters in each of their surnames, what is the total number of letters for each of the 11 starters?
You sad
If
man.
you don't know this, are you even a bit back if you don't know this?
I can try and work out here.
I mean, if you said what was the
We could
start
be here
of
for a
that
while.
game, I'd have to have a good old think about it.
I don't think it's actually that bad when you know the team, Dan. If you know.
Well,
the
that's the
team.
problem. I don't know the team.
Okay, that's it.
Who'd have thought that Villa knowledge would actually be a bonus in this quiz?
Who was the right back?
Oh, come on, John.
That's it. I'm done. That means I now have to add these up correctly, which is also a problem for me.
True, yeah. I've got a theory in a minute that I'll reveal after John's already given his answer.
What is it that you let somebody else pick the topic next week?
I've done like half of the team, so I'll say 80.
Okay. My maths while you were working that out is I reckon the average length of letters in a surname is 7. 11 times 7, 77.
Oh, that's
near enough to your calculation.
Answer,
so,
yeah.
Question 7, number 77.
You know when they have to show their workings on the countdown, whatever numbers game. It's an interesting theory that you've gone for there, Dan.
So I wondered whether the theory I had for John was that maybe he was starting to write down their squad numbers and was adding those up instead.
No.
I misunderstood the question or something.
No, it's definitely the number of letters in their name.
Okay.
Right, okie doke. A bit more adding up for you. If you add up the ages of the most recent 5 Villa managers, including the current boss, on the days they were appointed into the Villa Park hot seat, what number will you get? So 5 managers, Emery being the most recent. Add up their ages on the days that they were appointed, and what's the combined number?
Christ, that's
a good question. Oh,
I've had to have a couple of seconds there to think of the last 5 managers. So the age part is a different calculation.
We've had a few young managers actually.
Yeah,
young, but
yeah, this is permanent managers, not caretakers. So
yeah.
You don't need to be googling Aaron Danks.
Okay, I've got the 5 managers. I've written down 5 ages that are obviously all guesses, and I've added those up, and I've got 226.
226. What about you, John?
I'll go 247.
247.
Did you know any of the ages, by the way, John? Have you guessed them?
I'm pretty certain Emery was he 51, I think, but then I don't know the others.
Okay.
What did I just say? 51, I think I just said, not 57. If that's what I said.
You should do Dan's working out. The average age of a Premier League manager when he's appointed, he tends to be about 47.3 months. So therefore, times 5.
That would probably get me a better answer, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, we've had some random ones, but since the Pate one and the John Karu one, this is probably I'm not sure this is going to be a massive test of your Claret Blue knowledge, but anyway. Aston Villa goalkeeper Marco Bizzo hails from Horn a city and municipality in the northwest of the Netherlands, in the province of North Holland. Fascinating stuff. Anyway, the question is, what is the population of Horn?
Great. Great.
This is you, John. Pick a number.
Yeah.
Let's go to question 10, please.
All right, 127,000.
Oh, I'm going smaller. I've never heard of it. I'm going to say 60,000. Small little seaside town.
Why have I gone so high there?
Well, that's not that high, is it?
Isn't it?
We don't know, do we? Could be a million. Like, we've got no idea.
Oh, I don't think it'll be.
For context, Dan, Hales Owen is around 60,000.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I reckon I'm around the right lines then.
Right, are you ready for the final question that relied on me getting a prop at the last minute?
Absolutely. I've been waiting all afternoon for this. Yeah.
Right, I've got to send another picture. Right, has that landed with you?
Yes, I have it.
Okay. I mean, you can flash it on the screen. I've nicked the photo, so we haven't got the copyright, but it's who cares? Here's a photo of Mortimer and Morley, Villa's very own M&Ms, if you like, holding up a cup. But how many M&Ms do you think one of our new Claret Blue cups, mugs, holds?
That's a great question.
What a quiz!
No, you've actually done it. Right. Is it how many grams of M&Ms are in a mug?
No, how many individual M&Ms are in the mug?
There's no way you've counted them in there.
I have. That's why I was another 5 minutes later than I thought.
You counted a mug full of M&Ms for this quiz.
I have.
I'm applauding.
I'm dedicated to
It's outrageous.
The assignment, aren't I?
What I would say is that the peanut version of M&Ms must be bigger if you're going to wedge a peanut in the middle of them. So,
right, let me show you the bag.
They're the
that bag.
Ones.
Oh,
so I don't know what version that is.
Okay.
And I mean, that is the size of an M&M. So how many of them bad boys are we going to get into one of our smart new Claret Blue branded mugs?
I can't believe
I can eat the ones out of the bag as well because I've already got the ones in the cup.
Okay, it's me first.
In a bag, but obviously that's tuned.
Yeah, so it wasn't a full bag, but that tells me nothing at all because I don't know how many is in a full bag.
You don't know how many bags I've purchased for this?
I think you'd only have bought one. There's no way you'd have thought this is going to be more than two, surely.
I reckon you fit 20 at the bottom.
I don't think it's that many. I'm going to say, I don't know, 180.
That wasn't far away from where I was going.
Come on, John. Put us
Keep
all
it
out. I want to know some answers.
I'll say 202.
Okay, drum roll. Are you ready for the answers? John Karu's height is the equivalent of how many rocket ice lollies?
Yeah.
Dan, so John, you said 70. Dan, you said 25.
Yeah.
Now, Karu is 1.95 meters or 1.96 centimeters, depending on which version of Wiki you believe. Rocket lollies are approximately 10 centimeters tall each. So therefore, we would accept 19.5 rocket lollies.
25. That's decent. 25.
It's not bad, decent. To be fair. I thought that would be like big.
That's Dan's, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm closest.
10 centimeters is quite big when you think about it.
I said it'd be less than 2 meters, and I guessed the lolly would be up to about 15. So my working wasn't miles off.
So that's 1 point to Dan, yeah?
Okay, good start. It may all be downhill from there for me.
Keep on top of this. Right, if you add up Charlie Aitken, Jermaine Genus, and Ivo Stas's competitive appearances for Aston Villa, what number do you get? Well, the number is in fact 663.
Oh, yes.
660 for Aitken, 3 for Genus, and famously or infamously 0 for Ivo Stas. So 663. Was that you, John?
I had 664.
So and then Dan had
665.
We both knew for a fact Aitken 660.
Yeah.
I knew Ivo Stas was 9. I guessed Genus would have been 5. That was my working. It wasn't even that.
So you were very close, but John's stolen that one.
Okay.
Aston Villa achieved a certain amount of points in the glorious 1980-81 season and the dreadful 2015-16 season. What were the two tallies combined? The answer is 77. It was 60 points in 1981 and
2 points for a win.
17 points in 2016. I think it was 2 points for a win back
Yeah,
then.
of course it was. Yeah,
I was thinking if you're winning the league, you're probably on about 80, and then relegation was 17.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, but it's 2 points for a win, isn't it? Damn it,
Yeah,
that's annoying.
So
What did you say then, John?
2 points.
I
for
said
you.
I branded it to 100.
Okay, so I'll get that one anyway.
Right, you ready for the next one? Number 4. Oh, this was the Battle of the Barrys. So how many goals have Gareth Barry, Louis Barry, Barry Hull, and Barry from EastEnders scored for Aston Villa in proper matches?
I said 70.
Surely Barry hasn't scored that many goals. Well, Gareth.
I mean, I don't really want to add Barry from EastEnders in, but as Dan said earlier, we're going to do it anyway. So it's 62. Gareth Barry scored 52. Louis Barry scored 1. Barry Hull scored 9.
Wow.
That's right, haven't I? Yeah, 62. And Barry from EastEnders, he's just waiting for that big breakthrough.
So, what did you say, John?
Gareth Barry's. What? What did I had as low as, I think it was 30 or something.
Wow, I actually got that right.
You on that one? You said 70 and John said 69, so John wins that one.
Oh,
I said 69.
Yeah,
that's annoying. I thought
So
you were
I didn't-
miles off.
Did I?
yeah.
Did I really? Well, I had on my piece of paper here that Gareth Barry scored about 35 goals, so I don't know how I've got 69.
All right, he must have been back in Barry Hull's goal scoring prowess or something.
Fair enough.
Fair play.
So it's after 4 questions, it's two each so far.
Yeah.
You're both equally skilled at this. I mean, well done. Question number 5. Let me just.
I've been close on all of them. To be fair, like the Gareth Barry estimation, I didn't think it was going to be as many as 50.
I didn't think
I've
he's
never heard of Barry
Hull.
Hull. I thought, well, if he gets 5 or 6, maybe that boosts it up a bit. So I've not been far away. But yeah, 2-2.
So question 5, how many Villa Parks would you have to lay end-to-end lengthwise between Villa Park and Rotterdam to cover that distance? So we got from John, I think we got 5,000 Villa Park pitches. Dan, we got 7,000 Villa Park pitches. The points from this one actually go to Dan because it's 6,420 and a half pitches to cover the distance. So, yeah, there we go. Who'd have thought it?
6,000 pitches.
Not far off.
If there is any inaccuracies, we've got lots more monthly quizzes to set the rest. Okie doke. Question number 6. So Dan's edging it 3-2 at the moment. This was the pate one. How many packets of pate how many packets of 150 gram Tesco's finest coarse Ardennes pate with herbs de Provence edge did David Ginola weigh during his playing days? And what I would say, I'll qualify on this one, is that sources such as Soccer Base and World Football Net have indicated the weight of this one. So it's a bit of an AI job to try and find out the answer.
That's fun.
You're waiting for me to tell you, aren't you?
Yeah.
So Dan had gone for 450.
Yeah.
John had gone for 700. The actual answer was 553.333333 recurring. So I think that's you, Dan, isn't it?
That's me, isn't it? Close
is nearer to 550 than 700 is. So after...
Again, good maths for me, I think, there.
You're winning 4-2, Dan. So let's see if we can get you back in this game, John.
That is 67.5 kilos, 450. So you'd have been about 70 kilos then.
So actually, I think they said that his weight was 83 kilos.
Oh.
What's that in kilograms? Because I work off kilograms.
83 kilos is 83 kilograms.
Oh, hell. Stone.
Yeah. What's centimeters in centimeters while we're at it? You know?
I work in stone. Please don't.
That's all right.
80 kilograms is 12 stone.
Yeah, so he's 83, so he's knocking on 30. He's probably about 13 stone, I think. Okay, so this was the one about the 11 starters for Villa at Wembley in the playoff final against Derby in 2019.
Yeah.
Add up the letters in all of their surnames. How many letters do we think that we get? John, you said 80. which was a pretty good guess or pretty good working out. Dan, you actually got it bang on.
Oh yes,
I've got the team down. I'm counting the letters.
There's a method in your madness, or a madness in your method, but it was 77. So just for the record, it was Steer 5 letters, Al Mohammadi 10 letters, Twanzebe 8 letters, Mings 5, Taylor 6, McGinn 6, Hurahan 9, Grealish 8, Adoma 6, Abraham 7, and El Ghazi 7 as well. So somebody will probably pick holes in my maths, but anyway, it's near enough. So
the theory was correct. 7 average, 7 by 11. Did you have that as question 7 for that answer? Question 7 is the answer is 77, or was that a coincidence?
Oh, mate, I've not worked backwards to that extent. I've only just got me M&Ms, mate. There's not that there's not that amount of pre-planning in there. Right, so add up the ages of the most recent 5 recent Villa managers. So that is John, you said Dan, you said 226. John, you said 247. Is that right?
Yeah.
So by my reckoning, we've got Di Matteo was 46, Bruce was 55, Smith was 47, Gerrard was 41, Emery was 50. That adds up to 239. So, John, you've just edged that one. I think 247 is nearer to 239.
Yeah. Wow, fair play.
Bear with me. That's 8 questions.
I mean, my maths. So I had Di Matteo has been 35. I was way off.
35.
Bruce is 60. Off. Gerrard, Smith, 46, so 1 off. Gerrard adds 35, 6 off, and Emery 50 is the only one I got correct. That was close-ish. I mean, what was the answer? 239.
Yeah.
So I was only 13 away. It's not massive.
Yeah, it's pretty good going. I mean, listen, you can be forgiven for not knowing exactly how old a manager. The only one I remember is Brian Little joined Villa on his 40th birthday. I think that's the one that I can remember. And trust me, you're still young men, but when you're older than the age that people were when they were appointed as Villa managers, you think, oh my God. Right. So question number 9. I mean, all Marco Bizzo fans should know this one.
I bet you don't even know.
He hails from a place called Hoorn in the Netherlands. And I asked, because I'm a bit of a knob, what is the population of his home town, city, municipality, whatever you want to call it. So let me just check. John, you went first and you said 127,000 people live in that place. Dan, you were a bit more modest in saying that it was less than half that of 60,000 people. The answer is, in fact, 75,645, and that's according to Statistic Netherlands. So,
who
am I to doubt them?
No.
Final question. This was the prop-based M&M mug-based question.
This is the important one.
Listen, that's overflowing a little bit, so I could probably take 10 off the number, depending on where we are with it. But let's see how much we need to fiddle.
I think I've already won, haven't I, anyway?
The question was, how many M&Ms does one of our brand spanking new Claret Blue mugs hold? And the answers that we got from you guys was Dan, 180.
Yeah.
John, 202. The actual answer is, and I'm going to scoff them all as soon as we get off this call, was 258.
Wow.
So even if we take off that surface level of 10 or whatever, or 20, John still
wins. John still wins
that one. So
was that one packet?
It was 2 packets, actually.
Was it? Okay.
So, yeah.
Great mugs.
Expensive as well, isn't it?
£5 or something these days.
About £3.50 a bag. So
what? Where did you go to get those?
Co-op.
I couldn't even get on the co-op car park because it was school kicking out time and it was packed. So I had to go up to the one stop further up the road, mate. Don't get me started. It brings me great delight and pleasure. I'm not really asked about who wins, but it brings me great delight and pleasure that we've got this nonsense finally over and done with. So by my reckoning, in the first of our Dan versus John Aston Villa quizzes, I think, unless you've got any objections, I think that was 6 points to Dan, or let's say 60, because we're giving 10 points each. 60 to Dan and 40 to John. So that was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, well done, Dan.
Decent. Thank you very much.
This is the quiz you want to win.
Exactly, yeah. No actual knowledge. I did get one bang on as well, and I won anyway, but nice to get the result bang on. So, delighted with the performance.
Excellent quiz as well. I've never done anything like that before.
I don't know where we go next, though, to be honest.
You got to pivot now and do like ultra serious, and then John will win, and then it's 1-1.
Yes, we'll just do the stupid ones for you, just so you've got a chance of staying in touch in the series.
Good stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Matt, thank you very much for putting that together. Massively appreciated. Lots of good fun. Hopefully, if you played along at home, you enjoyed it as well, or even if you just listened for the nonsense of it. Good fun. John, try again next month, same time next month. We'll do a quiz every single month, you versus me. Matt, I can't imagine it'll be ever that random again, but there's a challenge for you.
I can.
I'm sure you'll find a way. Thanks for doing it. Thank you for watching along or listening to this episode of Claret and Brew. We'll be back next with a Aston Villa squad depth analysis on Thursday, Everton preview on Friday, and then the post-match show from the Hill Dicko on Saturday. See you then. Bye-bye.